These are my thoughts and impressions in Vail VR, which is a game that's very similar to other VR games, but there is quite a few things, in my opinion, that makes it stand out from the rest. And yes, there's still things in this that they have their own store where they sell their own merch. You can actually wear like hoodies. You can also buy accessories to play better when aiming your gun in VR. So for VR controllers, like Valve Index controllers, and I've seen some for Quest. They also have their own NFTs and virtual pets that they called Veil aliens or something like that. That's going to be a completely different video. Right here, I'm just going to give you my impressions and overall thoughts of what I was able to play in this quote-unquote, I think it's like an open beta. I'm not sure if it's an alpha. Well, how do you say? We request access, right? And they give us access, so that's how it works?
You request access, and then like every certain time they do a whole wipe, and they start giving everybody access, and then you have to wait a certain time so you can get accepted again for somebody else.
Okay, so we requested access and they give us access, correct?
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
So some people wait months until
Really?
they get in, and some other people just get in fast.
What? Like that? I got
Like
in
you, for
fast.
example, you got in pretty quick. Yeah, I got in pretty quick too. But I seen people talk on Discord, on the BellBR Discord, that it took them like a couple months to get in.
Really?
And some just came in like that, so they're like, so what are you talking about? So yeah, I don't know if it's random or if they do it like in order, but I just know some people just don't get in.
That makes it really bad. Wow. Never even thought about it like that. That kind of sucks, right? Like, in my opinion, I think that kind of sucks.
I mean, kind of, I really don't mind. I mean, I don't know what to think about it since I got in real quick, so if I had to wait like a couple months for it, like I'm pretty sure by that time I would have forgotten about the game.
Wow. Yeah, you're
That's
right.
just me though.
Basically, I requested access and access was actually granted to me really fast. Well, what Gecko said, people had to wait months. That is, well, I would have completely forgotten about it. I'm gonna be honest. Um, I'm gonna say I did play a few matches. I will say, even though I have a good PC, it still crashed on me. Like it started overheating. Like it was crazy. Maybe because there wasn't enough airflow. I don't know, but I just know I lagged out. It kicked me out. So far, I would say the main menu when you log in the game is probably one of the most fastest games I have ever logged in. Like easily, especially when you click play, and I'm immediately already starting the game. Unlike other games like vrchat, loads, and stuff like that. Vail VR was different. Just click play, and I was already quickly, less than a few seconds, already starting to play and in the main menu. I would say the gun range and all of that it's alright. The way you shoot some guns is alright. I don't really play shooter games like that, and the closest one I actually played was Onward. I will say it was better than Onward, graphics wise too. Multiplayer, I would say it's pretty chill, even though I wasn't really good at it. Aiming is kind of weird. I usually aim with just one eye in general, which was, I think that's how you play. I don't know if you use both eyes and go like that, or do you close one and then shoot with the other, you know what I mean? But I try to do realistically. I'm not sure if I'm playing correctly in VR, because in VR it's probably different. I don't know. I don't play shooter games like that. Overall, I think it's fun. It does have some game modes. Game chat surprised me because a lot of people were pretty kind to each other. Also gave their thoughts too. I played a few matches where some people said that it was better than Pavlov and Onward, and that's from their experience, which I actually took it into consideration. I was like, yes, this game does have potential, but of course, is it the VR game that's going to go to esports and all that? I don't know. It has potential. I heard some bad things about their NFTs and all that, but of course, that's another video. But so far, as a game, I would say Vail VR, if I could rate it from right now, from a scale 1 to 10, I would say is definitely a 5, because I can't rate it any higher than that because the game's not fully out, and a 5 is because it can improve or it can go downhill. So definitely a game that I think people should play, but I'm not sure how they're still doing the whole request thing, because if that's still a thing and people are waiting a couple months, then I think that sucks in general, and in my opinion, it is not probably the best way to do it, but I understand there are a few things the game still needs to be worked on. It's not out completely, I believe. But yeah, I think it's interesting, it's fun, but in my rating, it gets a 5. It has potential. I'm not sure about the NFTs. I don't think they did it really correctly, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that. It's good, and it also bad at the same time. It's average. It's new. It's alpha or beta. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention. I just got access, played it, and that's it. I rated a 5. And I don't really play games like that, so yeah, I think that's it. So Gecko, since you've been shooting guns this whole entire video, what do you think of Vail VR? What are your impressions about the game? Do you think it's actually worth playing it? Is it gonna go places? What do you rate it on scale 1 to 10?
Alright, so quick rating for me, it was a 7. I really liked it. I felt so smooth when I was playing it. Like when you barely start in the lobby, like it puts you like in like that when you press play. Like it feels like you get surprised. Like, oh, that's quick, right? On the gameplay, I liked it. I also the only other shooter game I've played in VR was Onward, and for a game that's barely like on the alpha or beta, one of those two, it's pretty good. It's pretty solid. I know it's only like on the pre-stage, right? So I'm still waiting for more guns and customization for the weapons. But other than that, it really surprised me. It's pretty good.
What VR headset were you using when you were playing Vail VR?
I got on Bill VR with a Oculus Quest 2, and the fact that even though it's like streaming it from your PC, honestly, it still felt pretty solid, pretty good on the Oculus. It would feel better if you were playing like something better, something more meant for PC gaming into VR. But just for Oculus Quest connected to your PC, and it was pretty solid. Still, it was really fast, and I really liked the game. Felt pretty smooth.
That's good, bro.
I appreciate it. Viva México!